Hey, and welcome to English Avenue Podcast,
where we learn English through real daily life conversations. I'm Anna.
And I'm Jake. Wow, Anna, that hello had serious morning energy. Are you planning to become a radio host now?
No radio plans. I just thought today's episode needed a little extra energy.
Fair, because some mornings need borrowed energy. My own energy usually arrives late.
I understand that. And actually, that connects perfectly to today's topic.
Morning routines?
Yes, but not the perfect kind that makes you feel bad before breakfast.
Good, because some morning routines look like a punishment.
They really do. Wake up at 5, exercise, journal, stretch, read, drink something green, become a new person.
Before breakfast?
Before breakfast.
Meanwhile, I'm just standing in the kitchen trying to remember why I walked there.
That is very real.
And that is why I think today's topic matters. A lot of people want self-discipline, but they also have real mornings.
Sleepy mornings.
Busy mornings.
Messy mornings.
Mornings where finding the other sock feels like a personal victory.
A small but important victory.
Very important.
Today, we are talking about morning routine for self-discipline, not as pressure, but as a way to keep one small promise to yourself.
And we will also talk about how a simple morning routine can help your English improve little by little.
Before we go deeper, Jake, I want to say something.
Go on.
We read many of your comments, and some of you tell us that you start your day with this podcast.
Yes, some people listen during breakfast, some while getting ready, some while doing chores, and some during their commute.
And honestly, that means a lot to us.
It really does, because if someone gives us a small part of their morning, that is not a small thing.
No, it is trust.
And in a way, many of our listeners have already built a disciplined English routine.
They may not even think of it that way.
But they have. They show up. They listen, they repeat, they learn little by little.
That is why we keep coming back to topics like routine, discipline, confidence, peace, and growth.
Not because we want to say the same thing again, but because every time there is a new life lesson inside it.
Yes, a new angle, a new feeling, a new sentence for real life.
And if this podcast can be a small source of motivation in someone's morning, or a friendly voice when they feel tired, or a little push when they want to give up, then that really matters to us.
It does, truly.
So today's episode is for everyone trying to build a better morning, a better English habit, and maybe a little more trust in themselves.
Beautifully said, Jake.
Thank you. That was my disciplined moment for the day.
Already?
I'm starting strong.
I like it.
But let me be honest, Anna. For a long time, my morning problem was not that I didn't know what to do.
That is important.
I knew what helped me. I knew I should wake up and do something useful. I knew I should practice English. I knew I should start calmly.
But knowing is not the same as doing.
That line hurts because it is true.
I've been there too.
Really?
Yes, I used to make beautiful morning plans at night.
Ah, dangerous.
Very dangerous. At night, I would write a list like wake up early, clean the room, read, practice English, plan the day, be peaceful.
Be peaceful as a task.
I know. Morning Anna would look at the list and think, who wrote this? And why was she so confident?
Night people are very brave. Night Jake says, tomorrow we change everything. Morning Jake says, can we start with opening both eyes?
That is a fair starting point.
But that is the pain, isn't it? You make a plan, you fail the plan, and then you don't just feel tired, you feel disappointed in yourself.
That is the part people don't talk about enough.
Yes, the guilt arrives early, before coffee, before breakfast, before the day even has a chance.
And when the morning begins with guilt, everything feels heavier.
That is it. And English becomes part of that guilt, too. You think, I should practice English today. Then the day gets busy. Then it becomes evening. Then you say, tomorrow.
English becomes a tomorrow thing.
Yes, and tomorrow becomes tomorrow again.
That feels painfully familiar.
And I want learners to know this. That struggle does not mean they are lazy.
No, sometimes they are tired, busy, unsure, maybe overwhelmed.
Maybe they want to speak English, but they feel shy.
Maybe they have stopped and started many times.
And every time they stop, they lose a little trust in themselves.
That is very honest.
That is why I think a morning routine is not just about time, it's about trust.
Trust with yourself.
Yes, if I keep one small promise in the morning, I feel different.
You start the day with proof.
Proof that I showed up.
That is self-discipline in a very human form.
Not loud discipline.
No.
Not angry discipline.
No.
Just, I said I would do one thing, and I did it.
That small moment can change the feeling of the whole day.
I think many learners need that. Not a huge routine, just one small win.
A win they can actually repeat.
Because if the routine is too big, it collapses the first time life gets messy.
I know that feeling. A routine should help your real life, not judge it.
That is a strong line.
It took me a while to learn.
So what helped you?
I made the morning smaller.
Smaller?
Yes, I stopped trying to fix my whole life before breakfast. I chose one thing I could return to.
I like that phrase, return to.
For me, it was sitting with a drink and reading one short English sentence slowly.
One sentence.
One sentence. But I did it like it mattered.
That feels different.
It was different. It did not feel like a heavy lesson. It felt like a small ritual.
Ritual. That word feels warm.
A ritual is something you do regularly, but with meaning. It feels more personal than a normal habit.
So a habit is something you repeat, but a ritual is something you return to because it means something.
That is a lovely way to explain it.
I like that because I don't want English to feel like a punishment. I want it to feel like something I let into my morning.
Yes, something that has a place in your life.
Like English sits at the table with you.
In a way, yes.
Maybe with toast.
Maybe.
But honestly, if English becomes part of a ritual, it feels less scary.
It becomes familiar.
Familiar. That matters. Because a lot of learners know English, but it still feels far away when they speak.
Yes, the words are in their notebook, but not always ready in their mouth.
That is the problem. I know the word until someone asks me a question.
Then the word disappears.
It runs away quietly like it has other plans.
That is why repeated practice matters.
And a morning routine gives that practice a place to live.
Beautiful. A place to live.
See, now I'm learning from myself.
Good.
But Anna, can we talk about the word scattered? Because that is how many mornings feel.
Yes, scattered means your mind feels messy, unfocused, or pulled in many directions.
That is my morning brain. Like every thought is in a different room.
I know that room.
You do?
Absolutely. Some mornings before I even start, I remember 3 things I forgot yesterday, 1 thing I need to do today, and 1 worry that has no appointment but still arrives.
Worry with no appointment. That is very real.
And when your mind is scattered, learning English feels harder.
Because even a small sentence feels like work.
Yes, that is why the routine has to bring your mind back first.
Like giving your thoughts a chair.
I love that image.
Thank you. My thoughts need furniture.
Apparently.
So the morning routine is not there to make you perfect. It is there to give your mind a place to land.
Yes, and once your mind lands, English can enter more easily.
That makes sense. If my brain is running everywhere, English is just another thing chasing me.
But if your morning has one simple rhythm, English can become part of it.
Rhythm. Nice.
Maybe you hear 1 line, repeat 1 sentence, read 1 small paragraph, write 1 thought.
That sounds doable.
And doable is powerful.
That line is simple, but I feel it.
Because many people wait for the perfect time to improve.
The perfect time is always late.
Usually.
It never knocks on the door and says, "Hello, I'm here for your English practice."
No, so we create a small space for it.
And that small space becomes the foundation.
Yes, a foundation is the strong base that supports something.
So a morning routine can be the foundation for the day.
And a daily English habit can be the foundation for better speaking.
I like that because it removes pressure. I don't need one magical day of studying. I need a base,
A base you can stand on.
like the first stone in a path.
You do not need to see the whole road, you just need the next step.
That feels very human.
It is, and self-discipline becomes easier when the next step is clear.
My next step cannot be become fluent. Too big. My next step can be repeat one sentence while making breakfast,
Yes.
or listen to one short conversation while getting ready,
Yes.
or say one sentence about my day before I leave.
That is enough to begin.
And if I do it again and again, I cultivate English.
Good word. To cultivate something means to grow or develop it slowly with care.
I like that word because it sounds patient.
It is patient. You cultivate a skill. You cultivate confidence. You cultivate discipline.
You don't attack it.
No,
You don't shout, "Grow faster."
that usually does not help.
I have shouted at my goals before. They did not respond well.
Many of us have, but growth usually needs care and repetition.
That is important for English learners. Sometimes they think, I listened yesterday. Why am I not fluent today?
And then they feel discouraged.
But if you cultivate English, you understand that progress can be quiet,
Yes, some progress is invisible at first.
like roots.
You cannot see everything growing, but something is happening underneath.
That is a beautiful image.
Thank you.
And maybe that is why small morning practice matters. It is not dramatic, but it is building roots.
That is the feeling.
It becomes an anchor, too.
Yes, an anchor is something that keeps you steady or connected when life feels busy.
I think learners need an anchor
We all do.
because English learning can feel endless sometimes.
That is true.
You learn one thing, then find 10 new things you don't know.
That can feel overwhelming.
But if you have one small morning habit, you can say, I am still here. I am still learning.
That is a powerful sentence.
It is. I am still here.
Sometimes that is the win.
Especially after stopping.
Yes.
Because many learners stop for a few days or weeks and then feel embarrassed to come back.
But coming back is part of the journey.
I love that. The return matters.
It does. Real discipline is not never falling out of rhythm. It is learning how to come back without attacking yourself.
That one lands. I needed it.
Me too.
And when you return enough times, your brain starts changing.
Yes, it starts to rewire.
Rewire means to change the way your brain thinks or reacts by creating a new pattern.
If your old pattern is, I will practice later, your new pattern can become, I touch English early.
I like that phrase. Touch English early.
Just a little contact.
Before the day gets loud.
Before you start postponing.
Before English becomes tomorrow again.
Yes.
That is the real win. Not a perfect routine, a new pattern.
A pattern you can keep returning to.
Anna, I think this is where learners need sentences.
I agree, because many learners feel these things, but they may not know how to say them naturally.
They might say, my morning is bad, but the feeling is more specific.
Or, I study English, but they want to explain the habit, the effort, and the purpose.
Let's give them a few sentences they can actually use when they talk about their morning.
Good idea. Real sentences for real mornings.
The kind where things are not always smooth.
Yes, let's say it better.
I'll start. I study English in the morning.
Clear sentence, but it does not show the routine.
How about, I make English part of my morning ritual, even if it is only for 5 minutes?
That feels much more natural. Now English has a place in the morning.
And it sounds doable.
Very doable.
Here's another one. My morning is messy.
I have lived that sentence.
Same. We can say, I feel scattered in the morning when I do not have a simple routine.
That gives the feeling a name.
Your turn.
Okay. My routine helps me.
True, but a little empty.
We can say, my morning routine is an anchor that helps me start the day with more focus.
Nice. Now the routine is not just there, it's doing something for you.
One more. I want to improve my English.
Big dream. Very common.
I want to cultivate my English slowly by practicing a little every morning.
That feels calm.
progress without panic.
Yes, and that is the point.
Say It Better is not about making English fancy.
No, it is about making the truth easier to say.
I like that. Making the truth easier to say.
That is what useful English should do.
And these are the kinds of sentences people need to practice again. Otherwise, they sound good now, but disappear later.
That happens. You hear a sentence, you understand it, but using it when you speak is another step.
The sentence runs away at the worst time.
That is why we created the English Leap Club. It's our little effort to help the words and phrases from each episode stick in your memory.
So learners don't just listen once and hope everything stays.
Yes. Inside the club, you can practice with the interactive transcript, shadowing practice, quizzes, games, and episode practice packs.
So you read it, hear it, repeat it, practice it, remember it, and use it.
For this episode, words like scattered, ritual, foundation, cultivate, anchor, and rewire can become part of your real English.
Not just words you heard once during a podcast.
That is the idea.
And the short videos and animated stories coming soon will help too, right?
Yes, they will help learners see these words in little situations, so the meaning becomes easier to remember.
I like that. Words need a place to live.
They do, and you can find the link to the English Leap Club in the description of this video.
These words are worth keeping.
They are. They describe the whole journey.
Let's slow them down.
One word at a time. Our first word is scattered.
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 Scattered. Scattered.
Scattered means your mind feels messy, unfocused, or pulled in many directions.
Maybe you wake up and already have too many things in your head.
You could say, I felt scattered this morning.
Or maybe you try to practice English, but your thoughts keep jumping everywhere.
Then you could say, my mind was too scattered to focus on English.
And if a simple routine helps you feel calmer, you can say, my morning routine helps me feel less scattered.
Good. Our next word is ritual.
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 Ritual. Ritual.
A ritual is something you do regularly, but with meaning. It feels more special than a normal habit.
Maybe every morning you sit with tea and read one English sentence slowly.
You could say, reading one English sentence became my morning ritual.
Or maybe you repeat a few English lines before your day gets busy.
When you could say, English practice is now part of my morning ritual.
And if your routine helps you begin with purpose, you can say, my morning routine helps me start the day with focus.
Nice. Our next word is foundation.
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 Foundation. Foundation.
A foundation is the strong base that supports something.
Maybe your morning routine helps the rest of your day feel more organized.
You could say, a simple morning routine gives my day a strong foundation.
Or maybe daily English practice helps your speaking improve slowly.
Then you could say, daily practice is the foundation of better English.
And if small habits help you become more disciplined, you can say, small morning habits are the foundation of self-discipline.
Beautiful. Our next word is cultivate.
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 Cultivate. Cultivate.
To cultivate something means to grow or develop it slowly with care.
Maybe you want to become more disciplined, but you know it will take time.
You could say, I want to cultivate discipline through my morning routine.
Or maybe you practice English a little every morning.
Then you could say, I am trying to cultivate my English slowly.
And if you are building confidence step by step, you can say you can cultivate confidence by practicing every day.
Great. Our next word is anchor.
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 Anchor. Anchor.
An anchor is something that keeps you steady, calm, or connected when life feels busy.
Maybe one small morning habit helps you feel more in control.
You could say, my morning routine is an anchor for my day.
Or maybe English practice helps you stay connected to your learning goal.
Then you could say, my morning English practice became my anchor.
And if one simple action helps you feel steady, you can say, that small habit anchors me before the day gets busy.
Lovely. Our final word is rewire.
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 To rewire means to change the way your brain thinks, reacts, or behaves by creating a new pattern.
Maybe you practice English every morning and slowly your brain starts reaching for English more naturally.
You could say, morning practice can rewire the way my brain learns English.
Or maybe your routine helps you stop starting the day in a messy way.
Then you could say, a calm morning routine helped me rewire my old habits.
And if small daily actions change the way you learn, you can say, little by little, I am rewiring my brain for English.
Beautiful. Now, let's put all 6 words together.
I used to feel scattered in the morning, but now I have a small ritual that gives my day a better foundation. I'm trying to cultivate discipline slowly, and my morning English practice has become an anchor for me. Little by little, I think it is rewiring the way I learn.
That was clear and very useful.
It also sounds like something a real learner could say.
Yes, and now it is your turn.
What is one morning habit that helps you start your day better?
Write one sentence in the comments. My morning routine helps me stay disciplined because...
It does not need to be perfect.
Just honest.
One honest sentence is already practice.
And practice is how English becomes part of your life.
Take care of your English.
And take care of your heart. This is Anna.
And this is Jake.
And you have been listening to the English Leap podcast. Bye.
Your progress doesn't end here. To continue advancing your English skills, click on the next video or explore the additional videos we've thoughtfully selected for you.